there's so much gear I haven't told you guys about that, well, it did make the cut. There's just lots of gear. But this box contains the winner of the TTArtisans lens. But first, let me catch you up on what's been going on. You know, they say all these buttons on these lenses and stuff are cool, but sometimes you accidentally put the entire thing in manual focus because the switch on the lens and you don't realize it till later. So I apologize about that last clip. It was in manual focus. I was trying to show you guys that in this box right here is the winner that I picked for the TTArtisans lens, but I gotta catch you guys up first on what's going on. Is taking my son to get a little haircut action. What's up, buddy? Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so we're gonna go do that real fast, but let me get to driving. I'll tell you in a second. A little snow here. Okay, so catch you guys up. I haven't made a video in about a week, and I've been traveling for work like usual. I was in Chicago for the 4th time in as many weeks, so 4 weeks, 4 times in Chicago, well, Minneapolis, one of them as well. So I've been traveling a bit, but then I came down with a cold, and today I'm getting better. I had strep, but I didn't know I had strep for 2 days, and it started to really kick my butt. And I'm going to the urgent care, put me on a bunch of steroids, and they put me on some penicillin. So today's my first day back up and at it, and back to making videos. And yeah, it's gonna drop a bunch of stuff off. Got up early this morning. My daughter, I hung with my daughter and my son. She was pretending to be Cinderella. Gave him a bath this morning, so that was all good. Yeah, I just feel like I'm really in a good spot with this channel. Like, I think the TTArtisans review is going to be kind of the last generic video. Most of the stuff will be vlogging type stuff. I think 1/3 sit down, talk to the camera stuff, and the other 2/3 gonna be like taking you guys out with me. For example, we should talk about what my gear kit going into 2023 is, and kind of some of the things coming up. So let's do that. We got to drop these packages off first, and you want to hear some music, don't you, buddy?
Yeah.
What do you want to hear?
Devil Eye.
We're not playing Slipknot. That's
Slipknot.
I don't even listen to metal.
Slipknot.
I don't know where he gets it from. We're not going to put that on. Okay. All right, see you in a sec. I don't want you guys to think that, it's probably gonna turn back on. I don't want you guys to think that I listen to that music quite frequently. Not that it matters, but I'm a big Metallica fan, and on Spotify they like take a genre of music, and then if you like it, like they feed you what you might like next. And that's how he got this song. Like after a Metallica song, I was driving and it was and this just started playing. And so ever since then, he's been interested in The Devil and I, which is not a family-friendly, wholesome message by any means. Okay, so I just shipped out. So let's get to two things I want to talk about. My kit for 2023, and the winner of the TTArtisans lens. Let's talk about the kit first. All right, so I made some decisions. Obviously, a bunch of boxes over here. I'm shipping things out, things that I've tried out, things that I've had, things I've given away, things I've sold, and where I've ended up in terms of like my gear is that for my like passion photo stuff, it's going to be the Leica M10 still. I got the 50 Summicron, as you know. You guys know about that. But I recently added the 28 f2 version 1 as spherical Summicron as well, so 28mm Summicron. I'll shoot that for a bit. At some point I will talk about that lens because that is something I want to talk about. And I'll talk about like the benefits of Leica and then the negatives of Leica as well, because that lens really accentuates one of the big negatives of Leica. And then for video, I've got the Sony a7 IV. I'm sticking with this for sure. I love it. It's the best that there is. I made a video earlier and I dogged it, and candidly, when you boil it all down for the money, the Sony a7 IV is probably the best available option out there, in my opinion. I'm shooting on the 21.8G lens right now. It's a really good lens. I like the bokeh and the blurry background, but sometimes I find myself wanting more in terms of versatility. So I recently ordered the Tamron 20-40 f2.8, so it keeps me that 20mm field of view, the width you see now. I go from 1.8 to 2.8, but I get the ability to kind of zoom in on things. And so that's gonna be my video lens, I think. I'm gonna try it out, but I think that's gonna be my video lens. And the reason why is because in the next week or so, I'm gonna be going to Vegas. I wanna have one lens to bring with me for video and for photos. That lens can do it. And then also when I go to Utah in January skiing, I want one lens that can kind of do all that I need, and that's also that lens. Potentially fits the bill there. So that's why I'm thinking about doing that. I'm keeping the 85 Zeiss for now as my other lens. And then I'm keeping the Fuji X-E4 with 27mm, I think, because it's just kind of a cheaper, fun little small kit. I do have some of these cameras listed on Fred Miranda, but I don't know if I'm serious about them, so I might just pull them down. And that's it. It's an expensive kit, but I think it kind of rounds it out. So yeah, like M10 with the 28 and the 50 Summicrons, I do have that 35mm 7-Artisans lens too, so I guess that counts. I had the Fuji with the 20-40. I may consider like a 100-400 or 200-600 later if I'm gonna do some wildlife stuff. We'll see. And then I'm keeping the Fuji, and that's gonna be my kit for 2023. I'm not gonna change. That's right, you guys heard me first. I'm not gonna change because gear season is over. In fact, at some point after dropping this video, I'm gonna take all my old videos, categorize them by brand, so you guys can look at playlists, and that's gonna be like phase 1 or season 1 of my channel. We're now breaking into season 2, and I may even start, maybe I'll label this one like season 2, right? Season 1 was gas, season 2 is something different. Okay, so we're gonna get a quick haircut, and then I'll come back and tell you who won the TTArtisans lens and who I just shipped it to.
Oh, those.
You ready to get your haircut?
Yeah.
Get rid of some of these mud flaps right here, or what?
Yeah, then get my hair washed and then a mohawk.
Mohawk?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
And wash my hair.
Let's go.
And also get my hair wet.
Okay, all right. Can you make me look like Chris Hemsworth?
Sure can.
You ready? You look good. Watch out for cars. You look good. You like your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you like your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Do I look like Chris Hemsworth? I don't know if I do. Is it off?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we just got the haircut. We'll conclude this video right here, this vlog. You guys know what my kit is for 2023. I say it all the time, but I mean it this time. I mean it because I'm happy with what I've got. And the winner of the TTArtisans 27mm lens that was given to me by TTArtisans that I'm now turning around and giving to someone else is Brian Mandel. Brian, thank you for commenting, and everyone else, thank you for commenting as well. I appreciate you guys all watching my video. It's interesting to see how many people actually responded to that. Thank you so much. It's on its way already. The UPS delivery is tracking set for Friday, so you should have it the day after Thanksgiving. Really appreciate it. And what's cool, if you guys didn't notice, you know, I'm just this lowly channel on YouTube, and I saw Jonas Rask comment on my video, which is really cool. Jonas, if you guys are in the Fuji community, you know Jonas is like a huge ambassador of the Fuji brand and the lenses and other things. So it's cool to see Jonas Rask comment on that video of all things. Like, yeah, so, okay. Appreciate it. Different approach today. See you guys in the next one. I don't know when the next video will be. I think we'll talk about the Leica and the 28 pretty soon. Pretty soon. All right. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. Bye.